Hello everyone. Hope you are all safe and sound in your home. So this video is the last video of the unit measurement. In this video we are going to sum up what we have learned in this unit measurement. Okay, so today we are going to solve some problems related to trapezium and we are going to sum up this unit. So we have already learnt about parallelogram, rhombus and trapezium. Just recall the formula to find out area for trapezium. That is, area for trapezium is equal to half into height into sum of their parallel sides square unit. Okay, so with this we'll try to solve some problems. See the first one. The area of a trapezium is 180 centimeter square and its height is 9 centimeter. If one of the parallel side is longer than the other by 6 centimeter, find the length of the parallel sides. So they are asking us to find the length of the parallel sides and they have given area of a trapezium and height. And they have given an additional information that one of the parallel side is 6 centimeter longer than the other. Okay, so first we'll draw a trapezium like this. Suppose trapezium A, B, C, D is like this. So they have given area is 180 centimeter, right? So area is 180 centimeter square and they have given height is 9 centimeter. So distance between the parallel side is height. So height is 9 centimeter. Okay, then if one of the parallel side is longer than the other by 6 centimeter, so what they are telling, one of the parallel side is 6 centimeter longer than the other. So here this is the long, when comparing these two parallel side, this side is longer. What they are telling is side is 6 centimeter more than this side. Suppose if DC is x centimeter, then AB will be x plus 6 centimeter. Suppose if you take A, this side DC as A is equal to x centimeter, then the side AB, B is equal to x plus 6 centimeter. That is what they are telling. And they are asking us to find the length of the parallel sides. So we have to find out what is the length of these two parallel sides. So now we'll see this thing. You have to, anyway you have to draw a diagram. So first, write what is given. They have given area for trapezium, height, and they have given one of the parallel side is 6 centimeter longer than the other. What you have to find out? We have to find out the parallel side, that is A and B. We know the formula that area of a trapezium is equal to half into height into A plus B square units. Let one of the parallel side be A is equal to x centimeter. So we are taking one parallel side as x centimeter. Since they have given the other parallel side is 6 centimeter longer than this one, we'll take B is equal to x plus 6 centimeter. Okay. So area for trapezium is given that it is 180 centimeter square. Substitute the formula in place of area for trapezium. And since height is given and we have taken A as x and B is equal to x plus 6, we'll substitute that also. Okay, first we'll solve inside the bracket. It is nothing but 1 by 2 into 9, that is 9 by 2. Okay, if you multiply 1 by 2 into 9, that will be 9 by 2 into x plus 6. So x plus x will be equal to 2x. Okay, so this will be 9 by 2 into 2x plus 6 is equal to 180. Okay. So 1 by 2 into 9 into 2x plus 6 is equal to 180. So here it is 9 by 2. Okay. So if this will be equal to 9 by 2, 2x plus 6 is equal to 180. Okay. Here this 2 is in division. If you take this 2 to the other side of equal, it will be, here it will go as a multiplication. So it will be equal to 9 into 2x plus 6 equal to 180 into 2. Right. When you multiply 180 into 2, 180 into 2. So multiply it. 2 zeros are 0. 2 8s are 16. 6 remainder 1. 1 2 is 2. 360. So when you multiply 180 into 2, you will get 360. Right. So this will be equal to 9 into 2x plus 6 is equal to 180 into 2, that is 360. So if you take this 9 to the other side of equal to, here it is in multiplication. So when it goes to this side, it will be dividing the 360. Okay. So 360 divided by 9. So divide 360 by 9. So we have to take first 2 digit. Since 3 is lesser than 9, we have to take first 2 digits. Okay. So 1 9 is 9, 2 9s are 14, 1 9 is 9, 2 9s are 18, 3 9s are 27, 4 9s are 36. Right, remaining 0. 0 9s are 0. So 40. When you divide 360 by 9, we will get 40. So 2x plus 6 is equal to 40. We need the value of x. So the term involved, we'll keep the term involving x this side and we'll take the other side, other things that side of the equal. Okay, so here it is plus 6. When you take this 6 to this side, it will be minus 6. That is 2x is equal to 40 minus 6. Okay, 40 minus 6 is 34. 2x is equal to 34. We need only x. We need the value of x. So take this 2 also this side. Here this 2 is in multiplication with x. It is 2 into x. So if you take this 2 to the other side of equal to, it will go as a division. Okay, so x is equal to 34 divided by 2. So x will be equal to 34 divided by 2. So divide 34 by 2. So since 3 is greater than 2, we'll take one digit, first digit. Okay. So 1, 2 is 2. If you subtract 2 from 3, we'll get remaining 1. So take this 4 down, 14. So how many 2s are 14? 7 2s are 14, 0. So when you divide 34 by 2, it is 17. So x is equal to 7. We have taken one of the parallel side as a is equal to x centimeter, right? So a is equal to 17 centimeter, b is equal to 17 plus 6, that is 23 centimeter. So the length of the parallel sides of the trapezium are 17 centimeter and 23 centimeter. See the second one. The sunshade of the window is in the form of isosceles trapezium, whose parallel sides are 81 cm and 64 cm. And the distance between them is 6 cm. Find the cost of painting the surface at the rate of 2 rupees per square centimeter. So what they have given, first we'll draw a trapezium like this. So A, B, C, D. They have given parallel sides are 81 cm and 64 cm. Here we have AB and DC are the parallel sides. So one is 81 centimeter and the other one is 64 centimeter. So one parallel side will take it as A, other will take it as B. Okay, so A is equal to 81 centimeter, B is equal to 64 centimeter. And they have given distance between them is 6 centimeter. That is, distance between the parallel side is 6 centimeter, that is height is equal to 6 centimeter. They are asking us to find the cost of painting the surface. Okay, so first we'll write what is given. Parallel sides are A is equal to 81 centimeter, B is equal to 64 centimeter. Height of the trapezium H is equal to 64 centimeter. And they have given cost of painting 1 square centimeter is equal to 2 rupees. And they are asking us to find how much it costs to paint the whole surface, which is in isosceles trapezium shape. Okay. So to find cost of painting trapezium shaped surface. So we know the formula, area for trapezium is equal to half into height into A plus B square units. So substitute the given things there. So half into 6 into 81 plus 64. We'll do first, we'll do calculation inside the bracket, that is 81 64. Add these two things. 1 plus 4, 5. 8 plus 6. 8 plus 6 is 14. Right. So 145. So half into 6 into 145. This will be equal to half into 6 into 145. This is nothing but 6 by 2. When you divide 6 by 2, 3 2s are 6. Right. So 6 by 2 is 3. Okay. So 3 into 145. So multiply 145 into 3. 145 into 3. Okay, first we'll do with this. 5 3s are 15. Remainder 1. 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 1, 13. Remainder 1. 1 3 is 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 435. When you multiply 145 with 3, you will get 435. So area of a trapezium is 435 centimeter square. And you know that cost of painting 1 centimeter square is 2 rupees. So cost of painting 435 centimeter square will be equal to 435 into 2. So 435 into 2. 5 2s are 10. 0, remainder 1. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 1, 7. 4 2s are 8. So 870 rupees. Cost of painting the total trapezium shaped surface is 870 rupees. So I hope you understood how to solve problems. First we have to understand what is given and what we have to find out. So just by simply substituting in the formula, we'll get what is required. Okay. So the main thing is to understand the question and to differentiate what is given and what we have to find out. And if you know the formula, it will be very easy to solve all the problems. So these questions are homework for you. It is exercise 2.3 in your textbook. 7th one, 8th one, 9th one and 10th one. So these questions are very easy. You can solve. So try to solve all these problems. This is the assignment. So now we'll sum up what at all we have studied in this unit. In this unit, measurement, as I mentioned in the first video, we are going to measure the area of four-sided closed figure other than square and rectangle. In this unit measurement, we saw parallelogram, rhombus and trapezium, and how to measure the area of these three shapes. Right. So first we saw about parallelogram. Parallelogram is a four-sided closed shape in which opposite sides are both equal and parallel. And we have seen area of parallelogram is equal to base into height square units. And this is very important. A rectangle is a parallelogram, but all parallelogram is not rectangle. Okay. Next we saw next video we saw about rhombus. So rhombus is also a four-sided closed figure in which all sides are equal, opposite sides are parallel. And in a rhombus, diagonals bisect each other at right angles. In rhombus, diagonals divide the rhombus. Means in a rhombus, diagonals divide it into four right angle triangle of equal area. And in a parallelogram, if all sides are equal, then it is called rhombus. So area of a rhombus is equal to base into height square units when base and height are given. And area of a rhombus is equal to half into d1 into d2, where d1 and d2 are diagonals when diagonals are given. Okay. So area of a rhombus is equal to base into height square units when base and height are given, and area of rhombus is equal to half into d1 and d2 when the measure of the diagonals are given. So, and we have seen all squares are rhombus, but all rhombus are not square. Next we learnt about trapezium. So trapezium is a four-sided closed shape with a pair of parallel sides. If two non-parallel sides are of equal length, then that trapezium is called isosceles trapezium. And area of a trapezium is equal to half into height into sum of their parallel sides square units, where h is the height and a and b are length of their parallel sides. Okay, this is what we have learned in our in this unit measurement. So generally any four-sided closed shape is called a quadrilateral. So quad means four, lateral means side. Any four-sided closed shape is called a quadrilateral. In that four-sided shape, one pair of sides are parallel, then that shape is called by a name trapezium. So quadrilateral in which pair of side is parallel, then that shape is called trapezium. Okay. In a trapezium, if opposite sides are parallel and equal, then that is called parallelogram. Okay. So parallelogram is a trapezium with opposite sides are parallel and equal. So from this we can know that parallelogram is a trapezium, but trapezium is not parallelogram, which means all parallelograms are trapezium, but all trapeziums are not parallelogram. Suppose we'll consider this trapezium. Okay, here we have only one pair of parallel sides. These two sides are parallel. These two sides are not, which means these two sides are not parallel. So this is a trapezium, but this is not parallelogram, because this shape to be a parallelogram, it should have opposite sides are parallel, but this side and this side and this side is not parallel. Okay, suppose if you consider a trapezium like this. This is a trapezium because here we can find out a pair of parallel sides. This side is parallel to this side. Right, so this is a trapezium as well as this is a parallelogram. If you consider a trapezium like this, that will be a parallelogram. But all trapeziums are not parallelogram. Okay, but when you consider a parallelogram like this is not a parallelogram, okay. If you consider any parallelogram, in the parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. Right. So to be a trapezium, there should be at least one pair of parallel sides. Since in all parallelogram we have a pair of parallel sides, all parallelograms are trapezium. Okay. So all trapeziums are not parallelogram, but all parallelograms are trapezium. Okay. So next, this parallelogram is from the parallelogram we'll get two different things. So in a parallelogram, if all angles are 90 degree, then we'll get rectangle. Okay. So in a parallelogram, if all sides are equal, we'll get rhombus. So from here, all rectangles are parallelogram. All rhombus are parallelogram. But all parallelograms are not rectangle. All parallelograms are not rhombus. Okay. So next, from a rectangle, if all sides are equal, okay, in rectangle, if all sides are equal, or in rhombus, all angles are 90 degree, then we'll get square. Okay, first will be quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is nothing but any four-sided closed shape. And in any four-sided closed shape with a special condition, that is if there is a pair of parallel sides, then that shape is called trapezium. And from trapezium with another condition. So trapezium with another condition, that is if opposite sides are parallel and equal in that trapezium, will get parallelogram. Okay, from parallelogram, if all angles are 90 degree, then that will be a rectangle. And in parallelogram, if all sides are equal, we'll get rhombus. So in rectangle, if all sides are equal, we'll get square. And in rhombus, if all angles are 90 degree, we will get a square. So here, a square is a rectangle because in square opposite sides are equal, opposite sides are parallel, and all angles are 90 degrees. So it satisfies the property of rectangle. So all squares are rectangle, but all rectangles are not square. Okay. Same way, all squares are rhombus, but all rhombus are not square. So square is a parallelogram, square is a trapezium, square is a quadrilateral. Okay. So square is a rectangle, square is a parallelogram, square is a trapezium, square is a rhombus. But trapezium is not, all trapeziums are not squares, all parallelograms are not squares, all rhombus are not square, all rectangles are not square. Okay. And in this unit, we have studied area of these things, right? So area of trapezium is equal to half into height into a plus b square units. And area of parallelogram is equal to base into height square units. Area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth square units. Area of rhombus is equal to base into height square units if base and heights are given. Area of rhombus is equal to half into d1 into d2 square units if measure of diagonals is given. Area of square is equal to side square units. Okay. So draw this flow chart in your notebook. Okay. Including the assignment, draw this flow chart in your notebook. So thank you. Next video will start a new chapter. Bye.